Here we go, here we go. What's up, YouTube? What's going on, Local Nation? Team Real Locals in the house. Captain Eric, co-captain of Team Real Locals. And also the owner of Hooking Memories Guide Service, along with Captain Phil Blair of Team Real Local. Guys, how are you all doing this night? Oh, God. I had got the day off, guys, so I was in town. And I had some special day today. It was awesome. I had a great time. So now here we go. Christian, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in already, man. Good to see my peoples from up north. And I hope you're not freezing, brother. I hope you're not freezing. We are going to go live. I'm going to try to keep these doors open so we don't hear too much wind noise. So bear with me with the sounds because unfortunately, brother. All right, I'm gonna make it to where you guys can see all of right. This morning, 29 degrees. Oh my God, dude, that is crazy cold. Just Sue. Well, hey Sue. Oh man, I missed the comment. Sorry about that, brother. 3 watching, 1 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Yes, guys, we're out here. We're gonna do a quick trip. I already got the generator set up. As you can see, I haven't put bait on yet. So we're gonna start baiting up and I'm gonna get the rods out in the water and hopefully we catch something nice today. We only got a couple hours, so bear with me while I'm not here and I'm baiting up the rigs. You can see me baiting up and getting them out in the water and see how long it takes to catch a fish, guys. Yeah, I went to the Dollar General here in Aransas Pass. I went to the Dollar General here in Aransas Pass, guys, and you know, I had to go in there and get some provisions. And the provisions, of course, was I needed a lighter. My lighter took a shit. And not only that, man, I needed pantyhose. And so I asked this one lady, excuse me, ma'am, I said, do you happen to know where they keep pantyhose in here? And she started laughing. She said, are you going to wear them? I said, nah, I think my legs are a little bit too hairy for those. So, yeah, that was pretty cute of that little old lady. Made me laugh. But I did. I got me some panty to hose right there. And I got my slits knife from the South Texas Alligator Guard North vs. South Championship Tournament that they made me. I'm so glad they sponsored us, man. That was a great gift for anybody, man. That knife was awesome. Awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite knives, man. It rusts a lot, but I don't care. It's still one of my favorite knives. It holds the edge for a really long time. See, I mean, it's pretty rusted, but I mean, it holds the edge really well. See, it got grab on it and everything. What I start with right here, guys. As you can see there, half a crab, cut it in half. The knife cuts it in half. This is what I use. crab inside the pantyhose. And I tie a knot, and I just take the knife and cut right there at the knot. Then I got another piece for the other side of the crab. There's a little pouch like that. Keeps the perch from eating all the insides out of it. Alright guys, so now we got the baits rigged. Let me read a couple comments and then I'll go cast them. Let me see what we got here. 3 watching, 3 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for watching. Christian, the sheer or the nude? I don't know, man. Actually, I never looked at that. David, what's up, Cap? Hey, man, how you doing, David? Good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, my local nation? Team Real Local Nation. Would work great for night crawlers, worms, for catfishing. Yeah, they used it for liver, man. In San Antonio, that's kind of like where I picked it up from. When I was a kid, I used to see the old guys stuffing in tilapia guts into the inside of the pantyhose to catch catfish, and then they would put liver in there. So I just kind of adopted it and just put it to saltwater, because when you saltwater fish out on the beaches, sometimes there's a lot of leopard crabs. So if you put a jack out there, the crabs would start eating on it, so there was nothing left but a skeleton, and no shark would pick up the damn thing. So I started putting them in pantyhose, and the crabs couldn't get to them, and I had more shark. I had better success with a shark bite when the baits were covered with pantyhose during the summertime when the leopard crabs came in, because they couldn't eat all the meat. So I was able to hook up on more sharks. Okay, so starting 10 minutes in, we're gonna throw our first cast out. Let's see how long it takes to catch a fish, guys. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. So we got the water. We got them in the water. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get both rods in the water. So at 12 minutes, we'll start the countdown. See how long it takes to catch a fish. You can see both rods there, right, guys? That's it right there. That's all I'm working with, 2 rods, man. Just in case I start getting doubles or something. It's a pain in the ass. I've done that already. 2 fish on at the same time, and both of them were over 40. It was the easiest thing to do, that's for damn sure. So, got a lot of north, like winds blowing right at us, head on. Hopefully it's not too loud as far as wind quality. I'm trying to keep it covered by the truck. And we're just waiting to see those rods bend. We are using blue crab. On one rod I got a Hard Life 3-way short. And on the other leader I got an A&J leader. They're not the way that I like Santiago to make them for me. These are actually some of the leaders that I had for sale at the tournament. I think I had 1 or 2 left, so I kept that one. And it's a 4-footer, so they're $4, and they're heavy mono. They have the mustad hook on it, but like I said, they're a little bit. The hooks that he puts on them are smaller than the ones I like. I like big hooks. I like 18s to 20 aught hooks, even when I'm drum fishing, because it gets that corner of that lip really well, and it's real easy to pop out those bigger hooks than these smaller hooks. These smaller hooks, man, they dig in there real deep, and I have a hard time getting them out. Sometimes if I ain't got a pair of pliers, I can't even get them out, you know. So I'm sitting there trying to knock them out and all kinds of stuff, having to turn the hook inside their jaw, and I don't like doing that. I don't like to hurt the fish any more than they're being, you know, any more than they're being hurt with the hook in their mouth in the first place. ¿Qué pasó, my brother? Armando, where you at tonight? Minute and 32 seconds. Okay, thank you, Christian. I am actually in Aransas Pass tonight, guys. I'm fishing a bridge. In Aransas Pass by a channel. I know you can probably see the channel marker out here, that green one out there. And I'm casting 1 rod inside the channel and then 1 towards the channel marker. I'm using half a blue crab on each one. Of course, I'm using pantyhose. I don't know if it's sheer or nude or whatever you ask. I've never been asked that question, and I've never thought to look on the box. All I need is some pantyhose to cover up the baits. And that's about it, you know, to see what's going on. Marco Pena, what's up, man? Any luck? No, not. I just got here, Mark. I just got here, brother. And yesterday on my charter, we ended up catching several drum. And you know, I got a couple hours before I got to be home, so I figured I'd come YouTube tonight live and get with you guys. I'm going to make a video with my charter from last night. Laura Cavazos was my charter, and she came out with me, and we had a blast, guys. I mean, we caught a lot of fish. So you know, we caught a lot of big fish. She was really excited. She did play her music. That's how. Okay, I don't know what happened there, guys. That was weird. It literally, my phone just switched over to the NFL Network. I guess it wants me to watch some football. Football! I know I can't watch any Dallas Cowboy highlights because that game wasn't even a highlight. It was a horrible game. But we do have a wind blowing at us. I'm pretty sure you can see the rods moving around. We're just waiting for those rods to bend forward because right now they're getting blown back. 7 watching, 5 thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Captain Eric here on the Soul Strip. There's a bite right here. 2 bumps on that rod right there, guys. 2 bumps. Unfortunately, it didn't take it hard enough. Well, I just got hair in my eye. Put my hair up. The wind's blowing good. Alright. We did have a bump. Unfortunately, that one didn't take it. But hopefully it'll come back and grab it. It's on this rod right here. 2 bumps. I saw one. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll come back and pick it back up. So the charter last night was fun. Had a great time. My charter, she had a blast. Caught several nice fish. And like I said, guys, I got the footage. I just gotta edit out all the music, and then I'll put that video out. Sometime this week, I'll edit it and I'll put it out so you guys can see the fish from the charter that we caught. It was a land-based drum charter. You know, we were basically doing the same setup. I was fishing with 2 rods, 1 person, 2 rods, and it was pretty fast. I mean, our first fish was within the first 5 or 10 minutes, and we continuously caught fish all the way till her 10 o'clock time was up, and she was ready to go back home and share her stories on Facebook, which I appreciate her tagging me in that. Thank you very much. The Hook and Memories Guide Service, you know, all the publicity we can get out there, man. I really appreciate it. I've already called about the koozies, the stickers, all that stuff to get up to Minnesota for you, Christian. So as soon as those are in and ready to go, I will get them mailed out to you, brother. The shirts and all that stuff, we'll get them all. I'm just waiting for them to tell me they got them ready to rock and roll. I do need to order more hats, guys. I am completely out of hats. If you guys are looking for a Team Real Local hat, member hat, I mean a non-member hat, but I'm sorry right now. I'm here, Roger. Oh, thank you, brother. Ty Lines, thank you, sir. Thank you. Looks like a nice place. Thank you, Hermano. It's very nice here. We do a lot of cleanup out here because a lot of people come out here and trash it. And that's the one thing about YouTube that I don't like putting my spots out too much, is because when I do put my spots out there, I don't mind people fishing them. You know, I've had a lot of people very courteous when I come out to my spots. You know, they'll actually move for me and move out of my way, especially if they're like subscribers to the channel and they see where I'm fishing. They're out here catching fish. They normally move out of my way, allow me to run my charter, and I've never had a real issue with that. But I do have an issue with people leaving trash. So people see where you're at. They're drinking beer. They're leaving 13, 14 beer cans on the floor. Whataburger bags, plastic styrofoam cups, stuff like that. I even had a guy that one time left a Handle Crown Royal apple bottle out here. And if you guys know, that's what Captain Eric juice is. So that makes me look bad because, you know, that's what, when I drink, right now I can't drink. So right now it's Coca-Cola. It makes me look bad because there's a bottle sitting underneath the bridge and it's a handle of a Crown Apple, an empty bottle. So you guys, if you do come out to the spots, please pick up your please pick up your trash. I would really appreciate that. Robert, how you doing, brother? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yes, it is a great spot, man. I love coming out here. I do catch a lot of fish in this area. From here all the way up, all the way up the channel line, all the way that way towards the park, all the way to the ferries. I always do pretty well, all in this area. Even back towards me, the pier at the harbor is back that way, which is I think it's Con Brown, if I'm not mistaken. Con Brown Harbor. There's a pier there. It's now lit up again, so there's a lot of trout in there. It's where all the boat ramps are, the bait stands and all that stuff. right there across from the Popeyes to get back there to it. If you're in Aransas Pass, that's another great spot for catching drum and a lot of trout right now. The trout are biting pretty much everywhere there's lights on piers. There's a lot of trout in. There are a bunch of schoolies. You got to work through them to get your keepers, but you will get your keepers eventually. You work it for about 2 or 3 hours, you will end up with your keepers. Crabs are going for $3 a piece. Fin and Feather is very close by. Fin and Feather Marina and RV Park. It's a good place to get bait. I go there. I recommend them. You guys, there's always, you know, Tassa's there, Sandy's there. You know, there's another gentleman that works there. And you know, they always hook up Captain Eric. You know, they give me a little bit of a discount for throwing their name out on YouTube. And I've known that they've actually did a little bit of a discount for people mentioning that they see you know, they see my videos and that I mentioned, you know, Fin and Feather. I know that they've given discounts before to people that just come in from out of town and buy crab from them. They actually hook them up. So, you know, you guys, might be a way to get a discount there. They don't do it every time, but they do it sometimes. It just depends on the product and what they pay for them, guys. But crabs are going for about $3 a piece right now. It's expensive. I'm not sure what pantyhose go for. I just spent $23. I bought a 12-pack of Cokes, some lighters, the pantyhose, and a bag of ice. It cost me 23 bucks. I already had crab in the freezer, and so I'm out here just with some dead frozen crab that we had in the freezer. Did have a bite on that rod, and now it looks like they ain't even touching it. I'm hoping to come back and get it, but might have to check that bait. They might have crunched it. I have to put another bait on there. Hopefully not. I threw in two different directions. I threw one bait that way. Where's my finger at? I can't see my finger. I threw one bait towards that sign out there, and then the other bait I threw in that direction, inside the channel, towards the bridge. Waiting to hear those clickers go off, guys. Man, it's blowing pretty good today. I guess there's a lot of grass in the water because the grass is coming up the lines. Sometimes that could be a good thing, and sometimes it could be a bad thing. Depending on how much grass is out there, it can literally start dragging your baits. But hopefully it's a good thing tonight. Man, we had a bite real fast. I was hoping to put a quick fish on the bank. That would be 2 packs of smokes up here. Jeez. Yeah, cigarettes are getting high dollar, man. When I was in California, guys, on that Mako Shark trip, I paid almost $15 a pack. It was $14.23, I think is what I paid after taxes at the marina. Of course, at the marina, they're going to add a little bit more. I'm pretty sure it was about $12 a pack, $10 a pack at the gas station. But yeah, I mean, cigarettes are getting so expensive. So expensive. I forgot what Phil said, but he was calculating what he spent on cigarettes last year. And I mean, it was like some ridiculous number, $20,000+ or $30,000 in cigarettes. Some crazy amount of money. Phil does smoke a lot of cigarettes. I will say that. We got what? 9 watching, 9 thumbs up, man. Thank every one of y'all for smashing that thumbs up button, man. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. You're gonna be fishing this weekend? I really hope so, man. No matter what, I try, even if I get off work at 5 or 6 o'clock, I try to stop for an hour or two or something. I gotta get fishing out there, man. I gotta do it. I'm able to run my charters. I just gotta call it in and tell them that I'm running a charter and that I'm gonna be out late. They pretty much are cool with me now. I did, as long as I'm paying them, I guess, you know, they're cool with me. So yeah, I'm able to run my charters and go on my boat and do the things that I need to do or stuff like that. And also I want to thank Chris Kale, our founding member, guys. He was out live fishing with Gary and the rest of Team Real Locals when I wanted to come, but unfortunately I couldn't come. But yes, they got a fish, and we had the team barbecue, and it was, you know, we had a great turnout there. And Sean caught that 6'10", I think, that night, alligator gar. So I mean, everybody was catching fish that was part of Team Real Local, which is awesome. And I couldn't come out, unfortunately. You know, I am what I'm going through in my life, personal life. But I want to say thank you to Chris for helping me with my boat. You guys ever want to buy a boat, man, I highly suggest you going to Chris. 11 watching, 12 watching, 10 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for hitting them, smash those thumbs up buttons, man. Thank you. Chris helped me with my boat. He changed the fuel filter. Helped me change the oil on it, the oil filter, some gaskets. Helped me change some of the circuit breakers in there, and some more of the other breakers that were underneath. The reason my trolling motor was not working was that the secondary battery was actually dead, and I didn't know it was dead. I thought it all ran off the boat motor and it charged everything, but nope. Unfortunately, the second battery is not being charged by that, so I'm gonna get me a solar panel little thing so I can charge the inner battery. Just hook it up during the day and stuff, so it's always charged when I go out. This year, if I would have had that during shark, when we were out there shooting cow nose with the bow and arrow, oh, it would have been so much easier to chase down those cow noses. Man, that boat does not turn on a dime. All flats bottom boats, man, if you know, they're pain in the butt. I spend about $900 a year for cigarettes. Can you imagine spending $30,000 a year? That's crazy amount of money. I think that's what Phil said. It's in the 20,000s or 30,000 is what Phil calculated what he spends on cigarettes. And I think every day is like $20 or something is what he told me. I'm just like, wow, that's insane. Man, come on, fish. Let's get a fish on the bank. We're already, what, 31 minutes in, so man, it's done. About 14 minutes without. We had two little bumps on this rod on the left. This one over here. Nothing's touched the one on the inside of the channel, which is kind of surprising because normally it's like a super highway to get them back up inside the flats, because they're coming out of the deep channel over here, and they come through here and they school, and when they go through, I normally do really well through here. I just got to keep an eye on the time and stuff. Make sure I'm packed up by about 8:30, 8:40 at the latest. Takes me about 10 minutes to get home. $14 thumbs up, man. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button, guys. I am on a solo trip. I need to get off here. When I get off, I got to call my baby girl. My little girl was in the hospital the other day. She had an asthma attack, so she was at the hospital. She's only 6, my little Alexis. And so yeah, man, I've been worried about her. And it's this whole thing has been rough because whenever you get involved in stuff like this, you know, they tell you, they give you all these rules and stipulations and stuff, even though you ain't been to court, you ain't been convicted of nothing. But man, it's like you're guilty until you're proven innocent. They tell you can't do this, can't do that, you know, but they can tell you to go to work so you can pay them, you know, but yet they'll call you when you're at work to go do a drug test or a test to make sure you're not doing drugs or not drinking. But yet, you know, you're getting in trouble at work because they're calling you and making you jump through hoops. And I got a hold of my PO supervisor and told him, I said, hey man, I don't mind doing the stuff y'all need me to do, but you know, I need time to where when I get off work I can go. Don't be calling me when I'm going into work. And they were doing that pretty, and it was causing problems in my life. Fish. I think I might need to check this fresh bait right here because, like I said, it got hit twice. I think maybe they might have crushed that crab off of that hook. I know the other time when we were out here fishing without pantyhose, 15 thumbs up, 12 watching. Thank you for that. Glad they worked with you. Most of them, yeah. Trust me, man, I kind of figured, you know, that it wasn't going to happen. Hi, Robert. There's Robert right there. One of my admins. How you doing, Robert? It's Brian, Captain. Hope she's okay. Appreciate that, Brian. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, she's doing well, man. She's back home. She spent the night in the hospital. First time she spent the night at the hospital since she's been born. So she was kind of enjoying it. She didn't like the COVID test very much, though. They did test her for COVID. She was negative. So that's a good thing, you know. With everything going around nowadays, man, you know, anytime anybody gets sick, you know, it's a bad thing. My ex-wife Vicky, you know, her dad is he's been really sick, and he's a really good guy, and he's been really having a lot of issues. They're saying that he's got congestive heart failure, so you know, my prayers go out to Victor. He's a great guy, a great man. You know, he served this country. He's a veteran. He's always been a real class act, man. And unfortunately, you know, as you get older, you got to deal with health issues, and he's dealing with some right now, and Vicky's stressing out over that, and you know, prayers go out to her family. You know, I hope that Victor gets better, and I hope he makes a full recovery. He's a really good person. So yeah, this couple of weeks right now, guys, has been pretty crazy. This whole month has been a test of the faith, you know. But we're still out here, guys. We're still fishing. I'm gonna fish as long as I can. I told you this, guys. We got the Team Real Local guys on the YouTube channel, so that's a great deal, man. I'm so happy to get them involved. I've been trying to do it for a long time, and nobody really kind of took the time to actually want to get involved. But now we're gonna get out there on the beaches, do a lot more shark fishing this year, guys. So with the shark fishing coming along, you know, you'll have more shark fishing videos from us, more stuff from the beaches. Our new members, Gil, Sean, of course Gary will be out there, all Mr. Moneybags, y'all call him. The founding member Chris will get out there a lot more this year. But if you guys are interested in buying a boat, guys, sorry I left subject, but he works at Ronnie's Marine here in Corpus. Ronnie's Marina, right there in Corpus, right behind the BMW station, right behind Roy's Tackle, guys. Right behind Roy's Bait and Tackle is where his shop is at. And give a shout out to our sponsors, Hard Life Bait and Tackle. Thank you, Albert, for all you do for me. You guys, I'm pretty sure y'all are subscribed to his channel. He's got so many subscribers now. He's doing really well with it. I want to give a shout out to the Fisherman's Place, Ralph. That's another business that I like to promote. He also sponsors our guard tournaments, guys. Ralph's a good guy. Go over there if you need your reels cleaned and serviced. He got reels in house to buy, rods, so on and so forth, tackle, plastics, kind of a little bit of everything that you might need for your fishing accessories. Of course, Santiago James Laura on Facebook, A&J Leaders. Another guy that sponsors me drum leaders throughout the season. Give him a big shout out. Rest of the fishing teams that always fished our tournaments and stuff like that. We're going to announce a tournament here really shortly for December, guys. We're going to do a drum tournament in December. 2 weeks before Christmas, guys. We'll get the dates out. We'll post the rules. And get ready to rock and roll on that. Donate some money to Toys for Tots or or like type service like Fishing for Smiles or something is a new one that I like to start donating to. Guys, we are a 100% nonprofit tournament. None of the money that's taken in is spent on our tournaments, guys. We're the only ones that actually do 100% nonprofit. The only ones. And I will say that as loud as I need to say it. We're the only ones that do that. Non-profit. Completely 100%. Check the bait on the rod on the truck. You got it, Bubba. Hey, brother. Finally got me an Avid. Right on, dude. Congrats. Hope you like it. I enjoy them, man. They work really well for me and what I do. Let me check this out. Look, man, putting panning holes out there, you're gonna put it in the environment. There's the panning hole right there. Panning holes don't come off these hooks, man, unless the drum can take it like swallow the bait. So there's the panning hose right there. I always throw it in the back of my truck and discard it when I get home. I gotta put another bait on it. catch fish. Once the drum bite it and crush it, as you can see here, it's crunch. But you can see all these little beak marks in the bait. That was a pufferfish, guys. The pufferfish can't bite through the pantyhose. But there's the pantyhose right there. So I gotta change this bait because it's already been eaten out by all the perch. I discard the crab, I keep the pantyhose, throw away in the trap. So now we got our next crab. girls ever see when I wet the line. I don't know what it is, but here recently, guys, I don't know if it's the crabs or it's me, but when I've been touching on these shellfish, I'm starting to get itchy skin and stuff like that now. It's the weirdest thing ever, because that's never happened to me before, but my knuckles swell up and it gets real itchy. Feels like I'm starting to get allergic to like iodine or something. Either that or they have a high content of iodine in them. And so, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But gotta pull on that one. Something is messing with this one, guys. That could be smaller fish. Let me make sure you can see that. That could be smaller fish on that rod right there. It is pulling it. Not enough to pull drag, but it's enough to bump it down. Let's wait for that thing to start pulling it for real, for real. Now you can't really see that one on that side. Let me try to get both rods in there so you can see. I'm gonna fight in this area right here. That's where I'm gonna land. I'm gonna fight the fish right there so you guys can see the fish fight. That wind is bouncing those rods crazy. We get hopefully one or two in here before I gotta go. Get a little fishing video in here. Or a little catching video, not necessarily a fishing video, but right now we're fishing. Hopefully we'll get a catching video. Yesterday was extremely exciting. Like I said, guys, the charter went very well. My client was very excited, very happy with the fish he caught, the pictures and everything. And like I said again, thank you for posting all that on Facebook. Laura. Thank you very much. Let's see what. Did you go back to reading the chat? That was on Monday. No drum. Barely hit it. They were on. But they were on. Right on. Monday. We'll have to ask Albert if that's okay. What's that? With you, tell you. Yes. I'm 50. Also new fishing team. The old life. Right on the old life. There you go. I'm not quite the guys. I'm 6 years away. 6 years. But like I said, hopefully by the time I'm about 55, I'll be doing this full time. Running the channel. Still going to be having, of course, Team Real Locals ain't going nowhere. I don't care what anybody says. We're a strong fishing team, been around for many, many years. A lot of teams come, a lot of teams go. But we stood the test of time, guys. So, yeah, Team Real Locals ain't going nowhere. It's a shame that's already got a hit because, man, it makes me want to check the bait already. But I don't want to pull a bait away from a fish that's right there in the area. Watching 18 thumbs up, man. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for hitting that, smash that like button, man. That helps out the channel so much. And like I said, guys, I'm trying to entertain and kick a little bit of knowledge of how I catch fish and the equipment I use. Like I said, I normally use Advits. The rods that I'm using tonight are both FTUs. I love FTU rods. I really love the flex. I love the cast. They handle big gar really well. They handle drum very well. So, you know, they're kind of like my go-to rods. When I am out shark fishing, I use triple wall gators, Harringtons, Harnells. We got a few Barrett rods from Florida, Peter Barrett. A lot of custom rods we got. The whole team has a lot of gear, so let's see here. Joe Hernandez, what's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna grab me a Coke, guys, out of the old ice chest and pray we get a bite. Cola. All right, here we go again. Let's see. You're doing a great job, and Phil is catching on fast. Just need a new phone. Yes, sir. Yeah, sure, man. I've never been one for those Apple phones, but I mean, I heard the camera quality is really well on them. Let me see, what's this? Are those medium heavy FTUs? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, David. They are medium heavy. This one right here is a custom wrap from the Fisherman's Place, from Ralph. This one is a factory rod that comes straight from there. They're like 150 bucks. They're not super expensive rods, but man, for drum fishing and stuff, I custom wrap them when I get them, but that one I just never. I normally do a custom wrap on them so they look sharp. Normally every year I redo the rods and I put new guides and all that kind of stuff. This green rod right here, I cannot buy those guides no more. Those are illusion guides. I can't find them anywhere, and they're really cool. They're really cool guides. They're really great for braid, and they're really fast. I mean, I have no problem with the braid ever digging into the ceramic on it or nothing like that. So I really enjoy those guides. It just, unfortunately, I mean those eyes, I just can't find them no more. So that's probably how come I haven't redid that rod, because I don't want to change it. But I normally go like AFCO, something like that, just to do a custom wrap on the rod to make the rods look nice. And so when we go out on a charter, you know, the rods are real pretty and stuff like that. And basically that's all it is just cosmetics. It has nothing more to do with how well the rod performs. This rod has been, that rod right there has been like that for 2.5, 3 years, and it's worked great. And that's probably how come I haven't done anything. I'm just waiting to lose an eye on it or something, and then I'll custom wrap it, have it repainted, the whole 9 yards. I'm thinking about rechanging this bait on the green rod again, because I did have a hit, and I'm afraid they might have pulled the bait. Don't know. Just waiting to see. I hate pulling the bait away from a fish. 9 watching, 18 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Marco, Cap, I'm back. Did I miss anything? I've had a few bites, man. I've had a few bites. The baits were taken off of one rod and hollowed out on another. Go for it. How do you feel about Harrington rods and newel reels? I love newels, man. I do have a lot of newels. Might be running out of gas in my generator. Yeah. Might be fishing in the dark. Yeah. There we go. All right, so now we're fishing in the dark. Oh, and there's a run. Lesson like 2005. Don't forget to fill up the generator. Let's see if we can get a little bit of light here out of the phone. Oh, it's not very much. It's not very much at all. We did have a run on the rod over here to the right. It pulled clicker. Darn it. Man, I really don't like fishing like this in the dark. It's hard to land these fish out here where you can't see. And I don't think I have a headlamp. Man, oh man, oh man. I might have to call this trip early, guys. Because I would love for you all to see it, and you probably won't be able to see too much of the fight or nothing like that. We can see your shark jaws. Yeah, the shark jaws, man, those glow in the dark. If I turn off the lights, man, they tend to glow in the dark pretty well. That's the material we use on the shirts we sell. So if you buy a real local shirt, guys, your shark jaws will glow too. Man, oh man, dang it. I can't believe I forgot to fill up the generator. That's what my problem was. I was in a hurry to get out here and do a video, and I forgot to dang put gas in the gen. Son of a gun. Man, oh man, dang it. How much for shirts? Joe, the shirts going Depends on the size and stuff like that and what you want on the shirt, but they start around 18 to 20 bucks. They go up to 25 and up to 30, depending on what kind of shirt you want. If you want Magellan shirts, if there's so many of different things. T-shirts are about 20 bucks for cotton T-shirts with just the jaws and stuff like that. Dry fits are about 22 to 24, stuff like that. If you give me the size and whatever you want on it, I can give you a price plus the shipping. This reel over here, the green reel slacked up a lot. Like I said, guys, man, it's hard to see now, but I was able to see the line bow, so yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. Darn it. I can't believe I forgot to put gas in the generator. That rod took off screaming right there and didn't get to it, man. Son of a gun. And the light just went out. I need a red beanie. Yeah, the beanies aren't that bad, man. I think the beanies are like $6, $8, something like that. And those are embroidered. They might be $8. You know what? I think they're 10. I think they're $10 after everything's said and done. They're $9.50 or something like that. Guys, it's like a non-profit deal, man. We're not making any money on the shirt sales or nothing like that, or the hat sales. What we get them for, if we do make anything, it's like $1 or $2. The stickers, you know, basically I buy them and give them away. If people are buying them, you know, they're $5. The real big ones, like the ones that we have on our trucks, are $10. The smaller stickers, and then like the hard hat stickers and ice chest stickers, are $2.50. The 6 to 10 inches, I think, are $5, and then the big ones are $10. And they're really cool. They got the fish scale in them. The cheaper ones, the $2 and $5 ones, those, like I said, are not quite as not quite the quality of the $10 and $15. There is a $15 one, and those are the real big ones. And then we have a 10-inch jaw. It's a little bit more expensive. That's kind of like the material that we use on ours, like for our team. We actually have those for sale too. So if you want those kind of shark jaws, they're a few bucks more, because they make them in different parts. They're not just one sticker. They're more expensive. Got people pulling up behind us. Man, I wish they had some gasoline. Now I just feel bad because, man, I know we could have caught a fish. And now the bad part is I'm not too sure we're going to be able to see it. And man, I can't believe I forgot to put gas. My fault. I'm going to have to rename the video. Captain makes a mistake. Life lessons. Don't forget to fill up the generator. Hey guys, I will tell you this though. Robert, the guy from the Army, did reach me. We did get in contact, guys. So this summer I'm taking 2 active duty members from San Antonio that are active duty in the Army. Robert is a pilot, and in the Army he is a captain. Remember that, guys. Remember his name and his rank. Captain. He's a captain. We're gonna do a giveaway, guys, of a shirt, hat, sticker, koozie. It's gonna be a whole box of real local swag. You guys are gonna get geared up that day for sure. Awesome to hear that. Yes, sir. We got to take care of our military, guys. They sacrifice every day of their life. They're always away from their family. Trust me, I know. I haven't seen my son in over 4 years, guys. I haven't seen my boy in over 4 years. He's over there in Fairbanks, Alaska. I don't blame him for not coming back to Texas, because if you guys ever get the chance to see Alaska, which my son has actually drove around and let me see what Alaska looks like through his phone. So it's like I'm there with him. But I'll tell you one thing, man, the scenery there is just absolutely amazing, gorgeous. And he's talking about buying some land up there. And he was telling me about it. He might, well, for sure he'll probably buy the land, because once he says that, he pretty much buys whatever he puts his mind to. He pretty much takes it to the heart and does what he wants to do. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure Eric will probably live in Alaska, and maybe one day he'll take over the YouTube channel as well, and have his time on the YouTube channel after he retires from the military, because he'll only be 39 years old when he retires. Well, man, oh man, I'm debating on calling it or rebaiting. What time is it, guys? What time is it? What have we got here? 8 o'clock. We got 30 minutes to fish. Thank you for your son's service. Thank you, Robert, man. Appreciate that, man. I know little Eric, he watches the channel. I know he appreciates it. Thank you for your support for my son. I appreciate that, brother. I really do, man. Having a kid in the military is one of the hardest things that I ever did as a father. Letting go and realizing that he has his own life and he's an adult. As a father, you always want your children, pretty close to home and where you get to see them and stuff. But you got to realize, that they do have their own life. They do grow up. They do leave the nest. And if you do, if you raise them right, they tend to grow out, and then it's a while before they come back around, and it's a little while before they come back around, man. But I heard that towards the end of your life, as you get old, your children that have a great life like that and did their thing, they tend to come back at the end, and that's pretty much all I can hope for. Hopefully I don't die of a heart attack one day, and he's not around or whatever. Hopefully, that's kind of like my thing. I want to be around my children when I go. I think that's a good way to go, man. You leave the world you love, the hobbies you have, the family you leave behind, but if they're there with you, I think it's a little bit easier when you go ahead and go on to your next stage of your life, or whatever happens after. I just really hope that, that I'm like my grandfather. My grandfather wasn't never alone. We stayed with him by his bedside. My aunt slept with him all the way up until he passed. And, he was never alone. And that was one thing he always said. He just didn't want to die alone. And he didn't. So, that right there was very special. And, he was military as well. He also, he fought in World War II and Korea. My grandfather, let's put this out there too. We could do another giveaway. My grandfather fought in World War II and Korea. He was 15 years old when he entered service. My grandfather spoke Spanish. He didn't speak English first. Actually, English was his fifth language. English was my grandfather's fifth language. He learned Italian, German, Korean, and then he learned English. And that's crazy in the Army, He was picking up English here and there as he was going through, but to be fluent in it, it wasn't until he pretty much retired out of service. Well, didn't retire out of service, but left service after, I think it was about 10 to 12 years that he served in the Army. My grandfather did run Hamburger Hill. I don't know if you all ever watched that movie. My grandfather ran that hill 5 times. It's where the Germans had fortified a hill, and they had a bunch of foxholes, and they were shredding Americans. And my grandfather was real short, real small man, but he was lightning, man. They couldn't catch him. They couldn't get him. They couldn't shoot him. So he got a Medal of Victory in World War II for that. And there's little cool facts that my grandfather. They made a movie about that, where they killed a lot of Americans. Awesome, man. He was a chief. That's awesome. Who is that? Who is that? Hermano. All right, man. Matt One Love. Hello, everybody. Hey, there's Matt One Love in there in the chat, guys. Like I said, guys, I am truly sorry about the gas. I messed up. I'm really thinking about getting out of here. We did have a few runs tonight. We could have caught some fish, but unfortunately, I don't have the lighting to see probably good enough to actually land the fish and stuff. So I'm probably going to call it right now. But yeah, so just remember that my grandfather was a corporal in the United States Army. He fought in World War II and Korea, and he started his service when he was 15 years old. He signed my great-grandmother's name because she spoke Spanish too. She couldn't understand the paperwork, so my grandfather just forged her signature and went off to war. 1942. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna call it, guys. I'm gonna try to do some fishing tomorrow. I'm gonna fill up the generator. Still got some crab left. I'll come back ahead and I'll come back in tomorrow after I get off work. I'm gonna try to get off about 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there, and I'll pull over and do some fishing tomorrow. But guys, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you for the 20 thumbs up. Thank you for the 5 that continue to watch. How's it going? MFTU. It's going well, Matt. Thank you, brother. Robert, he's doing good up there. Robert, the pilot, lieutenant. He's a captain. He is a pilot. His name's Robert. I'm heading out, Cap. Be safe on the way home. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much, man. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry about forgetting the gas. They kind of like sucked the life out of me for the fishing. We did have a couple runs. We did have some bites. They did tear through the pantyhose and ate the crab. The puffer fish ripped through that pantyhose, and the perch went ahead and sucked that one dry. So I rebaited it. Both rods had a bite pretty much within minutes of being back out in the water. So the fish are here. Unfortunately, I don't have the light to put a great fishing video on for y'all. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to get back to the house. Come tomorrow. I'm going to fill up on the way home. And come tomorrow, I'm going to come out and do another video. And we're going to catch some fish tomorrow, guys. So please stay tuned. I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. God bless every one of your families. Thank you again for supporting our channel. And I say our channel, guys, because everybody that's on here, one day, someday, somehow, I'm going to fish with you guys. So to the next time, to the next fish, guys. God bless. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.